I'm going to give you 5 ways that you're actually leaking your energy in your day-to-day, and you might not even realize. So let's get started. And yeah, it's going to really point at things you might not even realize you're doing. First thing is you're saying yes before you're even checking in with yourself. And where this comes in is like you might get asked to do something, and before actually checking in with yourself, because that people pleaser mentality comes out, you automatically go, yep, no worries. Instead of checking in with yourself, checking what's going on, am I pouring into everyone else and not myself as well? But you're agreeing before your body even has time to respond. Then we're going to go to number 2. So you're carrying emotions that aren't even yours. So you could be walking into a room, you feel someone else is tense, they're emotional, they're sad, and because you haven't put that boundary of taking other people's energy, you might not even realize that you're doing it, and you are absorbing other people's energy, emotions, their feelings that they're feeling at the moment, and taking it on as your own. And you think, I was fine, there's been nothing that's happened, and now I feel overwhelmed, I feel frustrated, I feel angry. Where has this even come from? So you're carrying emotions that are not even yours. This is a big thing, and people take on other people's energy without even realizing, and then they're like, I don't even know what to do. So then we're going, like, you walked into a room, someone else is tense, or you feel their judgment, and now you're tense. Your energy is shifted from feeling good, feeling electric, feeling yourself, and just being like, to like, now you feel, and that might also, it shifts your energy, shifts your frequency, shifts your vibration, and it closes you off from actually having the conversations, from actually putting yourself out there. Like before, when you walked in feeling electric, you were open, you were magnetic, you were drawing people in, and people were like, wow, look at her energy. And once you've taken on someone else's energy and they're not feeling good within themselves, you now feel closed off. You don't feel like you're glowing. You feel dull, your shoulders come forward, you feel like your eyes go to the floor instead of looking up, feeling confident in yourself. Now you don't feel confident. You've absorbed that energy, you've taken on, and you spend the rest of the day looping and repeating in that emotion and reliving it over and over and over on repeat. Number 3, you're replaying conversations in your head over and over and over. 1, you've not processed it, you've not acknowledged it, you haven't brought awareness to it. That way, it hasn't been able to shift, so it's going to be like a record player over and over and over. So you're not processed it, you're looping on it, like it's constantly going around, and you're letting it drain your energy, your frequency, and your vibration. And it also closes you off from seeing opportunities, from realizing the daily wins, and it also makes you doubt yourself, and also your confidence goes down within you. Number 4, you're constantly performing and people pleasing. You're smiling, acting like you have it all together, when really inside you feel like it's a whirlwind. It's like a tornado, cyclone going through. Always being the stable one, always being the one that holds everything for everyone else. You're always the friend that everyone comes to hold space for them, but you're not even holding that space for yourself. You're constantly performing and making everyone else happy, and not actually doing things to also nourish yourself. you're putting on this fake persona of like, I've got it all together, I have a perfect life, and you might not even realize you're doing it. Or you feel like you have to, it's like an expectation, being the stable one, and you look fine from the outside, but in you're leaking so much energy and you're constantly letting people and yourself walk over your own boundaries. Do you even have boundaries? Sometimes when you're performing, you haven't even placed boundaries in your life. You know, you might be a business owner and you might text someone at 10 a.m. because you think you have to get back to them right now. And you don't wait until the morning where you sit down and actually do your client check-ins. Or you say, I'm going to start turning my phone off, or I'm not going to touch my phone after a certain time. You're sitting there doom scrolling instead of being asleep. You have all these leaks because you haven't structured like boundaries, people pleasing. You are constantly giving instead of also being like, I need to also nurture me too. It's okay to give, but you also need to pour into you and also check in and be like, am I giving that it's actually draining me to the point where I am not okay, and that I'm not actually pouring into me. Also, I'm just always focused on everyone else at all times. Giving isn't bad. It's the fact that if you don't pour into your cup, check in with yourself and say no when you need to say no, then you're constantly over giving, you have no boundaries, people expect it, and you're not actually honoring your energy, your presence, and nurturing yourself. So it's like, just check in with yourself, see like, am I doing this because I feel like I have to, or am I doing this because I really want to give back and help them out? It's just about checking in and seeing like, is this something I actually really wholeheartedly want to do, or am I doing this because I feel like they expect it? Am I doing it because I feel like I have to? Just check in with yourself and then move from there. Number 5, ignoring what your body is asking for. Is your body actually asking for rest and you just say, no, I need to keep pushing through? Or are you, this is something where you have to check in with yourself. Checking in with yourself is key. Is your body asking for better nutrients, more whole foods, or more water, more hydration? Does your body need to be moving? Does your mind need to be journaling and brain dumping so it's not crowding your mind? Do you need to do more art? Are you pushing through when your body's asking for rest? Are you resting but you're actually needing to move and keep going and push yourself out of your comfort zone? This is where you got to check in and say, am I really needing the rest? Like, does my body really need the rest? Or is it the fact that I'm trying to avoid it, or avoid this thing, or outrun this thing? I just really, I'm trying to avoid it. Or is it the fact that I'm actually needing to rest? Like, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, and figuring out a way that you can actually nurture yourself and nourish. This is why nourishing yourself and being able to like justify, like being able to be honest with yourself, like, is this an excuse or is this what I'm actually needing to honor? So you push through, you didn't take rest, you quietly needed but didn't give yourself, and your body keeps the score, like it remembers. It's like a memory board, right? And it remembers everything. So if you don't process something, it will repeat, like you're reliving that every single day. Are you honoring yourself? Are you allowing yourself to take the time that you're really needing? I should have had that up. Are you feeling drained? Are you allowing yourself to honor your boundaries, honor your values, honor your voice, or are you leaking that energy on the daily basis? This is where we really need to go, okay, where are the boundaries I need to place? What are my boundaries? If someone or I overstep my boundaries, how do I reset? And how do I uphold and honor myself in the process? So these are literally 5 most common leaking energy ways that I see when I'm working with clients. So thank you for joining me, and this was really, really fun.